When I hear something, I see something. I believe that every sound actually exists with its image. When you create a sound, even you are not really creating an image together with it. I believe that you're creating this image in an invisible universe. In particle physics, when you create some particle, you also create antiparticle, which is its equivalent. In my music video making practice, when you give me an audio piece, what I do is kind of trying to find the visual equivalent of this piece. But what I come up with is, of course, the reflection in my universe. Before I met Richie Houghton, I didn't really know that I was going to go so deep in electronic music business. I studied first nuclear engineering and then architecture, and then I got involved in audiovisual works. Working with system order has a great impact on my personality and on my artwork, especially my studies in modern physics and quantum physics, where you have to go into dimensions which you cannot see anymore. The theories that they formulate in this field sometimes is even more inspirational for me than any visual artwork that I would see. Richie Houghton's music style, especially his Plastic Man productions, are very close to my visual style. Also, the video artwork that I was doing before I met him. They basically came together in a very natural way. It was just a click. I work with different tools based on each project. I come up with a concept and I develop technique which would fit to that concept. Sometimes it's just organic structures. Then I work with metal, lead, I melt them, I play with water, magnets, and I create something totally organic looking, not using computer at all, only for editing and effects. Another project, I develop a more synthetic concept, and I only use computer codes and programming to create abstract images, only computer-generated minimal graphics. I try to use the advantages of both mediums, like analog technologies and digital technologies, to create my work. In DJ shows, for example, when I use this composition, it's more like an improvised interaction between him and I. He is choosing tracks and modifying them on the fly, depending on how he feels and depending on the interaction with the crowd. And I'm doing the same with visuals, trying to follow him and create like a dynamism between us. In Plastic Man show, everything is programmed, so the visuals are automatically created when he's performing the audio. Richie Houghton sent me the tracks that he is planning to use, and I come up with visual elements that is connected to the audio elements in this track. We connect my visual system with his audio system, so I get information of whatever he is doing while his audio performance, and this information is triggering automatically in my visual computer the visual elements related to those sounds. It's a really complicated process to make everything connected in that level without me touching anything. With Richie Houghton, we have a lot of projects to keep me busy all the time. So I don't do any other work at the moment, which I don't worry about because I really like to focus on my work. Working independent also has its advantages, but I get the artistic satisfaction, so I'm quite happy with the situation.